Every life is a journey filled with unforgettable moments, challenges and choices that shape who we are. For those who have traveled far along this path, our elders, their stories and experiences hold a wisdom that can guide us if we take the time to listen. Think about the lessons you wish someone had told you when you were younger. Imagine how different things might have been if those lessons had come sooner. Today, we're exploring 10 lessons shared by those who've seen it all, lived through the highs and lows, and come away with a deeper understanding of what really matters. These aren't just stories. They're insights meant to help each of us find more meaning, peace, and connection in our lives. If any of these lessons resonate with you, we'd love to hear your thoughts or your own experiences in the comments below. Let's create a space where wisdom isn't just shared, but embraced and reflected upon. Let's step into these life lessons together, honoring the voices of those who came before us and taking to heart the guidance they offer. Cherish time with loved ones. One of the most valuable lessons elders often emphasize is the importance of spending quality time with loved ones. They frequently describe how, looking back, the moments shared with family and friends become priceless treasures, often outweighing career achievements or material gains. This sentiment is echoed in psychological research that highlights how meaningful relationships play a central role in our well-being. Studies published in the Journal of Social and Personal Relationships reveal that people who invest time in close relationships experience lower stress levels, feel more fulfilled, and report higher life satisfaction compared to those who prioritize achievements over connections. Beyond emotional fulfillment, the benefits of spending time with loved ones have physical and mental health advantages that are now well documented. The renowned Harvard study of adult development, one of the longest studies on human well-being, found that people with strong social bonds not only experience greater happiness, but also tend to live longer, with fewer health issues and a slower decline in memory and cognitive abilities. According to the research, quality time with loved ones provides emotional support, reduces feelings of loneliness, and even strengthens resilience during difficult times. This support network acts as a buffer, protecting us against mental health challenges and promoting an overall sense of security and peace. In a world where we are often consumed by work, responsibilities, and personal goals, it's easy to overlook the importance of these connections. But time is something we can't get back, and prioritizing relationships can lead to a much richer and more fulfilling life. Making the effort to connect, saying "I love you," and creating shared memories not only strengthens bonds, but also builds a foundation of joy and contentment that we carry forward. When we reflect on our lives, it's these connections that truly bring lasting value, reminding us to live in the present and cherish the people who walk alongside us. Health is true wealth. A powerful lesson shared by many elders is the realization that health truly is our most valuable asset. Often, people spend their youth chasing career goals and material gains, only to recognize later in life that none of these achievements hold value without good health. Research in health psychology supports this idea, showing that prioritizing physical and mental health contributes to a higher quality of life, resilience, and even life satisfaction. A study published in the Journal of Health and Social Behavior indicates that people who invest time in maintaining a healthy lifestyle experience not only greater physical wellness, but also increased happiness and emotional stability, emphasizing that health is indeed the foundation for all other aspects of life. Beyond the physical benefits, a strong emphasis on health also enhances mental and emotional well-being. According to findings from the National Institutes of Health, maintaining good physical health through exercise, balanced nutrition, and regular health checkups directly reduces stress and anxiety levels, promotes cognitive function, and lowers the risk of mental health conditions. Elders who have embraced these habits often report feeling more energetic, capable, and positive, allowing them to fully enjoy the relationships and experiences that matter most. As life progresses, people often wish they had placed more importance on their health early on, realizing how it impacts every area of life. Investing in health is like laying a strong foundation. It enables us to continue pursuing dreams, nurturing relationships, and finding joy in daily life without being held back by illness or physical limitations. When elders speak of health as true wealth, they remind us that while achievements and possessions may be satisfying, they're ultimately limited if we don't have the physical and mental strength to enjoy them. Taking care of our health, therefore, is a way of honoring life itself and ensuring we can savor all it has to offer. Never stop learning. One lesson that stands out from the experiences of elders is the importance of lifelong learning. Many people tend to associate learning with school or career advancement, but elders who have embraced continuous learning often speak of how it has enriched their lives far beyond any formal achievements. Research in cognitive psychology emphasizes the benefits of lifelong learning, showing that engaging the mind in new and challenging activities, whether by reading, acquiring new skills, or exploring hobbies, can help maintain mental agility and even delay cognitive decline. A study published in the Journal of Neuroscience found that older adults who continued learning and mentally stimulating activities exhibited better memory retention and problem-solving skills, demonstrating that learning is an investment in the mind's vitality. Lifelong learning doesn't just keep the mind active, it also opens doors to new social connections, ideas, and experiences that bring joy and fulfillment. Studies in social psychology reveal that learning new skills or joining classes and workshops can improve mood, enhance self-esteem, and expand one's social circle, providing a sense of community and purpose. Elders often reflect on how learning new things kept them engaged, broadened their perspectives, and introduced them to people they wouldn't have met otherwise. This pursuit of knowledge becomes a way to connect with the world, stay curious, and feel a sense of achievement, regardless of age. In the words of those who have dedicated themselves to continuous learning, the process itself becomes a source of satisfaction. By remaining open to new ideas and seeking to understand the world more deeply, elders feel a renewed sense of purpose and curiosity. They remind us that knowledge doesn't just serve us in our younger years. It's a companion for life, keeping us mentally sharp, socially connected, and deeply fulfilled. So, if there's something you've always wanted to learn or try, remember that it's never too late, and the benefits are endless. Forgiveness brings peace. One of the profound lessons elders often highlight is the importance of forgiveness, not only for others, but for oneself. Over the years, many have realized that holding on to resentment or guilt only creates emotional burdens that prevent true happiness and peace. Psychological research supports this, revealing that forgiveness can significantly reduce stress and improve mental health. A study published in the Journal of Behavioral Medicine found that individuals who practiced forgiveness, both of themselves and others, experienced lower levels of anxiety and depression, leading to a greater sense of emotional balance and well-being. This reinforces the idea that forgiveness is as much a gift to ourselves as it is to those we forgive. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing hurtful actions. Rather, it's about freeing oneself from the grip of negative emotions and allowing space for inner peace. According to research from Stanford University's Forgiveness Project, people who actively practice forgiveness report greater life satisfaction, better health outcomes, and even lower blood pressure. For many elders, letting go of past grievances has allowed them to focus on the present, appreciate the positive aspects of their lives, and strengthen meaningful relationships without the weight of unresolved conflicts. This act of release creates emotional room for love, joy, and understanding. Reflecting on life, elders often share that forgiveness was one of the most liberating choices they made. By choosing peace over anger or regret, they could heal, move forward, and foster a sense of contentment that made their later years far more fulfilling. The act of forgiveness becomes a pathway to emotional freedom, teaching us that true happiness is only achievable when we let go of what weighs us down. In the end, forgiving others and ourselves allows us to live with a lighter heart and an open mind, embracing life with all its complexities. Be kind to everyone. A lesson that resonates deeply with elders is the value of kindness. Throughout their lives, many have found that small acts of kindness, whether through words, gestures, or support, create a lasting impact on others and, surprisingly, on themselves. Research in positive psychology highlights that kindness not only benefits the receiver, but also enhances the well-being of the giver. A study published in the Journal of Social Psychology found that people who practice regular acts of kindness experience increased feelings of happiness, self-worth, and emotional stability. For elders, reflecting on life reveals that the kindness they shared with others is among their most treasured memories, often leading to stronger relationships and a profound sense of fulfillment. Kindness can create a ripple effect, reaching far beyond the moment. Studies indicate that receiving kindness can inspire people to pass it on, creating a cycle of positivity that can transform communities. Elders often recall how a single compassionate act or word, whether given or received, opened doors, created friendships, or eased someone's burden. This ripple effect builds a sense of connection, making people feel valued and supported, which in turn fosters a deeper sense of belonging and trust within communities. According to research from the University of California, Berkeley's Greater Good Science Center, kindness not only strengthens social bonds, but also has measurable effects on reducing loneliness and increasing resilience against stress. In looking back, elders often realize that kindness, even in small forms, is one of the most powerful ways to leave a positive mark on the world. While material achievements may fade, the impact of kindness lives on in the hearts of those touched by it. Being kind is a choice that not only shapes how others remember us, but also enriches our own lives with warmth and purpose. It teaches us that the legacy of compassion is one of the most valuable contributions we can offer, reminding us that kindness is a strength, not a weakness, and a gift that always comes back in one way or another. Stay true to yourself. A valuable insight many elders share is the importance of staying true to oneself, no matter the external pressures or expectations. Over the years, they've come to realize that trying to conform to others' expectations can lead to regret, loss of identity, and even diminished happiness. Psychological research supports this, showing that authenticity, or living in alignment with one's true values and beliefs, leads to greater life satisfaction and resilience. According to a study published in the Journal of Counseling Psychology, individuals who embrace authenticity report feeling more fulfilled, experience less anxiety, and develop stronger, more genuine relationships. Elders often reflect that the times they stayed true to themselves were the times they felt most at peace. Choosing authenticity can sometimes be challenging, especially in a world that often rewards conformity. Many elders admit that they faced moments where they compromised who they were to please others, only to feel unfulfilled. Research in social psychology indicates that people who prioritize their own values over societal expectations experience higher self-esteem and a deeper sense of purpose. This alignment with one's true self fosters inner harmony, allowing individuals to build a life that feels meaningful rather than performative. Elders frequently recall how, when they returned to their core values, they found strength and confidence to live life more fully. The lesson of authenticity teaches us that true happiness is found when we live according to our own standards, not others. Elders emphasize that by staying true to ourselves, we attract people and experiences that resonate with who we really are, leading to a richer and more rewarding life. When we choose to live authentically, we create a path that feels right and purposeful, free from the weight of regret. This lesson encourages us to embrace who we are unapologetically, knowing that authenticity is the foundation of a life well lived. Don't chase material things. Elders often express that one of the greatest realizations in life is understanding the limited value of material possessions. While financial security and comfort are important, they pale in comparison to the joy found in meaningful experiences, relationships, and inner contentment. Research in behavioral psychology supports this insight, showing that material wealth does not equate to lasting happiness. Studies published in the Journal of Positive Psychology indicate that people who prioritize experiences over material possessions report higher levels of life satisfaction, increased feelings of gratitude, and greater emotional well-being. Elders remind us that ultimately, memories and connections are what bring lasting joy, not possessions that often lose their appeal over time. When people place too much emphasis on accumulating things, they often find themselves trapped in a cycle of constantly wanting more, never feeling truly satisfied. This phenomenon, known as the hedonic treadmill, is well documented in psychological studies. Research suggests that while acquiring a new possession may bring temporary happiness, it quickly fades, leading people to seek out the next purchase in search of fulfillment. Elders who have experienced the long-term effects of this cycle often wish they had spent more time creating memories and less time accumulating things. Experiences, whether traveling, sharing moments with loved ones, or learning something new, tend to create a deeper sense of satisfaction that lasts beyond the moment. Reflecting on this lesson, elders encourage us to invest in experiences, relationships, and personal growth rather than material goods. Possessions may provide comfort, but they rarely provide purpose or meaning. By choosing to focus on experiences, we build a life filled with memories and emotional connections that enrich us in ways that material items cannot. Elders remind us that true happiness comes from within, and the most valuable possessions we can have are the moments and connections that make life meaningful. Practice patience. A profound lesson from those who have lived through decades of life's ups and downs is the power of patience. Elders often share that patience has been one of their most valuable virtues, allowing them to weather challenging times, make better decisions, and build stronger relationships. Psychological studies reinforce this wisdom, showing that patience is linked to better mental health and stronger social bonds. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people who practiced patience experience less stress, greater life satisfaction, and more positive interactions with others. Elders reflect on how patience helped them navigate difficult situations, handle setbacks with grace, and ultimately live a more peaceful life. Patience is not merely the ability to wait, it's the ability to keep a positive outlook while doing so. Many elders admit that in their younger years, they often rushed through decisions or struggled with frustration when things didn't go their way. Over time, however, they came to understand that patience allows things to unfold in their own time, often leading to better outcomes than initially expected. Research in neuroscience reveals that patience activates areas of the brain associated with problem-solving and emotional regulation, helping people stay calm and think more clearly under pressure. Elders often credit this skill with helping them maintain emotional balance and avoid unnecessary conflicts, especially in relationships where patience fosters understanding and trust. In their reflections, elders emphasize that patience brings peace and resilience, allowing us to face life's challenges without feeling overwhelmed. They encourage us to approach each situation with an open mind, to accept that not everything will happen as quickly as we might like, and to trust that things often work out for the best when we allow them time to develop. This lesson serves as a reminder that patience is not just a virtue, it's a pathway to inner calm, stronger relationships, and a life lived with less regret. By practicing patience, we cultivate an enduring strength that enriches every area of our lives. Express your feelings. A lesson that resonates deeply with many elders is the importance of expressing feelings openly and honestly. As they reflect on their lives, they often wish they had said, "I love you," or "I'm proud of you," more often, appreciating that unspoken emotions can leave lingering regrets. Research in psychology emphasizes the value of emotional expression for mental and relational health. Studies published in the Journal of Social and Clinical Psychology highlight that people who openly communicate their feelings experience stronger relationships, lower levels of stress, and greater overall happiness. For elders, expressing their emotions has been a source of connection, closure, and peace, deepening their bonds with loved ones. Keeping emotions bottled up not only affects our relationships, but can also harm our well-being. Psychologists have found that unexpressed emotions, especially feelings of love, gratitude, or even forgiveness, can create internal tension and lead to feelings of isolation. Elders often share how openly expressing their feelings, whether by showing appreciation, asking for forgiveness, or simply sharing kind words, brought them closer to others and provided comfort during difficult times. Research from the American Psychological Association suggests that people who express emotions tend to have stronger immune systems, less depression, and improved mental health, underscoring that emotional openness has both social and personal benefits. For many elders, the greatest regret is not the things they did, but the things they left unsaid. They encourage us to be open with our feelings, to share love and appreciation freely, and to never assume that people know how much we care. This lesson serves as a gentle reminder that life is fleeting and the opportunity to express what we feel may not always be there. By embracing vulnerability and expressing our emotions, we build a legacy of love and warmth that strengthens relationships and leaves a positive mark on those we care about. Live in the moment. One of the most enduring lessons elders share is the value of living fully in the present. Many reflect on how quickly time has passed, often wishing they had been more mindful of each moment rather than being preoccupied with the past or future. Psychological studies highlight the benefits of mindfulness and living in the moment, showing that it can lead to greater life satisfaction, reduced stress, and enhanced emotional well-being. Research published in the Journal of Positive Psychology indicates that people who focus on the present experience greater happiness, have more fulfilling relationships, and feel more connected to their lives. Elders remind us that each moment is unique and precious, and learning to be present enriches our experience of life. Living in the moment isn't always easy. It requires letting go of regrets about the past and worries about the future. For many elders, this lesson came over time as they recognize that true joy and contentment aren't found in constantly planning or looking back, but in appreciating the now. Studies in mindfulness psychology reveal that practicing presence, even in small ways, whether by savoring a meal, enjoying a conversation, or simply observing the world around us, can significantly improve mood and reduce anxiety. Elders often wish they had understood this sooner, as being fully present allows us to experience life's beauty and meaning more deeply. Reflecting on this lesson, elders encourage us to embrace the moment with open hearts and minds, knowing that time is fleeting and each day is a gift. Living in the present doesn't mean ignoring the future. Rather, it means valuing the journey as much as the destination. By being mindful, we not only create lasting memories, but also experience a sense of peace and fulfillment that can't be found anywhere else. This wisdom teaches us that life's greatest rewards are often hidden in the simplest moments, waiting to be cherished. As we reflect on these timeless lessons, it's clear that the wisdom of our elders holds a depth and clarity that only a life well lived can offer. Their stories, insights, and experiences are gifts, reminding us of what truly matters in a world that often moves too quickly. Each of these lessons encourages us to slow down, cherish relationships, value our health, and pursue a life of authenticity and kindness. These are the qualities that build a meaningful and fulfilling life, qualities that in the end leave the greatest legacy. The path forward becomes clearer when we look back through the lens of those who have walked it before us. So, let's take these lessons to heart, knowing that while life may be short, the impact we have on others and the joy we find in each moment can last a lifetime. If any of these lessons resonated with you, we'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Share your own experiences or words of wisdom that others might benefit from, creating a space where everyone can learn and grow. Thank you for joining us on this journey through life's most meaningful insights. May we all continue to learn, love, and live in a way that honors the wisdom of those who came before us.